Hey Tony, okay, Tony, be here in a second, guys. But welcome to New Track Free Time with Gino. Here we go. Hi, there's Tony. Tony, hug me. Um, hey guys, welcome to New Free Time with Gino. There's Tony, guys. It's been a little while. It's been recapping from SummerSlam, and the news that Naomi is, who knows? The rumor is she's pregnant. Um, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know if she is pregnant. Good for her. As you can see, Tony's excited as well. We got a little bit of noise maybe above us because the tenants are moving out today. But today I'm going to jump on here and do a little quick one. It's going to be a top 10 list. I don't really feel like talking a lot about wrestling. It's going to be top 10 favorite finishing moves. Um, can you guys hear me? Because I can't really hear myself. But let me bring this closer here. Hey guys, there we go. So we're going to go, Doggy, pay attention to me. Hug me. Um, we're going to go with my top 10 favorite finishing moves in no particular order whatsoever. Um, top 10. That's gonna be tough. There's a lot of finishing moves I like. Um, I think, um, huh, I think number 10 might be one of the more recent ones I've seen and I really like. And this might sound like a weird one to people, but I really like Damien Priest, stuff from Heaven Chokeslam. I think that's really cool. Like, and I know Chokeslams, get it, get it. I know chokeslams are a dime a dozen, but the fact that he sits out chokeslams with it, Toddy, leave it, please. The fact that it's a sit out chokeslam that he does and kind of falls away with it as well, with the way he delivers it. Toddy's stealing the fuck down here, guys. So come here. Yeah, the way he just sit out chokeslam and he tips out from the sit out chokeslam is very, very cool. The way it's delivered, the impact on it, is very, very cool. The way it's done. Um, and this might not sound like a cool thing to say, because I'm not a fan of the human being at all. But number 9, I'm gonna go with the pulverizer. I like Logan Paul's if he actually does it properly. He's like inverted flipping, weird looking like DDP hangman thing. Like I said, yeah, dude's a douchebag. It's about the only respect I'll give him. He's got a cool finishing move whenever he does hit it. But other than that, yeah. Um, hey, need to Tony. Come here. She's putting the bug down here, guys. Um, I like. This is a double one for number 8. Let's see the triple in one. I like Kevin Steen's Steamalizer, his package pile driver, and his pop-up power bomb. Kevin Steen, aka for those of you who know him in WWE, Kevin Owens, the dude is absolutely incredible. Everything he does is believable. All his moves are awesome. His moveset in general is awesome, but those 3 moves are very, very good, and the way he does them are very, very, very good. Tony killed that thing, guys. Good girl. Um, yes, everything about Kevin Steen, like the setup for the moves way he delivers them, the believability of them, the way that his opponents are able to sell it. If you've not seen them, go see Watch Out Jericho sell any of his moves, aka Sami Zayn. But yeah, Kevin Steen's gonna come in at number 8 with a triple threat. We get the pop-up power bomb, the steamalizer, and the stunner. And also let's give you the package power driver, so 4. Um at number 7, we're gonna go very old school with this, and unfortunately, people don't really use it as a finishing move anymore. But at the time, it was probably very, very cool, one of the best I've seen. And when he hit it on Shelton Benjamin, it was probably one of the best finishes I've ever seen. Yeah, we're talking about sweet chin music. From the way that Shawn Michaels tuned it up in the band, according to the way he sold it, I think it was gonna be something important. And the way that his opponent sold it, even though it's just a rough kick to the face, but they were just like, boom, that was it, it's over. Whereas the Young Bucks are 67,000 of them a match now and doesn't really do anything. Um, yeah, Shawn Michaels, the way he delivers feature music, that is going to come in at number 7 for me. At number 6, even though once again, unfortunately nowadays it's used as a set move by the Osprey, but when AJ Styles did it, and it was done coolly, correctly, and the way it should be done, it was a finish. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. Styles Clash. It's like a weird inverted version of a Tombstone pile driver. And the way AJ Styles did it, and the ability he had to protect the opponent that he was doing it with, and the believability that nobody's getting up from that move once AJ Styles hit it. That was one of the best finishing moves I've seen. So we've got let's recap so far after 6. We have the South of Heaven, we have the Pulverizer, we have Kevin Steen in with 4-1. We have Sweet Chin Music with Shawn Michaels. We have the AJ Styles Clash. This is gonna be tough. Top 5. Mm. At number 5, I didn't use it very often because I kind of banned it after a while. I really like Barlin Booker T's Harlem Hangover. If you don't know what that is, he used to go to the top rope, do a complete front flip somersault, and do a leg drop onto the opponent when the opponent was down. To see guys that big be able to do what he was able to do, very impressive. Like I said, did not use it very often, very long, as he eventually went to the Booker T rock bottom, whatever the hell you want to call it. Literally just a copy of the rock they make, but the Harlem Hangover, very very cool move. Number 4, I'm gonna go with Bam Bam Bigelow's moonsault, so like as he paves the way for people like Jacob Fatu and men of that ilk to be able to move the way, to be able to wrestle the way they did and do things they're able to do. This is a 300-pound man throw himself backwards off the top rope and land a perfect picture perfect moonsault back in the early 80s and late 80s, early 90s. Very, very impressive. You guys know I have Bam Bam Bigelow's shirt, so you know what I think of the guy. But like I said, the fact that I was a kid, a bigger kid, very, very cool. And Bam Bam Bigelow is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers anyway, so there's that. This is what's going to get a little controversial. At number 3, the crossface crippler Chris Benoit. I absolutely love that move. I used to torture a lot of my friends with that move. As a wrestling fan myself, as you can tell, I used to, whenever we get a wrestling match with my friends, I'd win, I instantly turn that guy, they try to swing for me, I'd just grab their arm, stick it between my legs, and pull back on their neck, and then just be tapping. So, very, very cool move. The way Chris Benoit delayed it, and the still ability of it by his opponent, and just the fact that he had a struggle, and the amount of pressure he's putting on it, like he wanted to actually murder someone. No pun intended. Number 2, oh, sorry, number 3, because that's 4, then lost. Number 2, yes. No, number 3, because Benoit's 4. Eddie Guerrero Frog Splash. Picture perfect, absolutely beautiful. Everything Eddie Guerrero did was brilliant. His Frog Splash was breathtaking. It was a tribute to his taking partner who unfortunately died, Howard Barr. And Howard Barr delivered a beautiful Frog Splash. But Eddie Guerrero, everything that man did was absolutely brilliant. And yeah, like I said, one of my favorite finishing moves of all time. Like I said, guys, it's not going to be a very long video. Just a short one to get on here and gain my top 10 finishing moves of all time, and add this to the top 10 list you can see afterwards. Was that number 3? Number 2 is going to be the Angle Slam. Angle Slam, FU, whatever you want to call them, both Kurt Angle and John Cena. Actually, yeah, we're going to Angle Slam. I love every single thing about the Kurt Angle move, the rotation, the availability, and we're going to actually put the Angle Walk in there too. Both of Kurt Angle's finishing moves are absolutely devastating. Kurt Angle, the way he delivered it was absolutely beautiful. That I know one was the fireman's carry reverse, but the way he did it was very, very cool. The fact that he's an Olympic wrestler, the way he was able to lead that move, deliver that move the way he did, and the angles he hit it at, and the special leads that he hit it at, very, very cool. And the angle lock, whenever he actually put it on people, you actually thought he was going to shatter their ankles, because that meant everything with believability, and it arguably one of the best wrestlers of all time. How can Mount Rushmore does not have Kurt Angle on it? I don't know. We'll get into my Mount Rushmore another time, but I think we might know where we're headed with that in a little bit. But yeah, Kurt Angle's ankle lock and ankle slam are going to be number two for me. And number one, also, we have three people who have moves here that are going to be into number one for me is going to be Ty. The sharpshooter and the razor's edge. Bret Hart and Owen Hart, the way they executed that sharpshooter, and once it was in, the match was over because they really sat back on it, were able to sell their faces and make their opponents completely buy into the fact that it was finished. They had no way of getting out of that hold, and once it was locked in, it was over compared to now where people use it, and it's just kind of like a rest hold. Kind of pisses me off, but the way that Bret and Owen used to do it, absolutely brilliant. Sting tried it a little bit, but his wasn't as believable. My personal opinion is Scorpion Deathlock, or whatever he called it, was just a rip off of the sharpshooter. But because he was staying and he was a Scorpion, it was called Scorpion Deathlock. Not very, it was never as good in my personal opinion. The way he did it was not as believable. Bret and Owen did it perfectly and were unbelievable at doing it. And I rated it just honestly it's a Razor's Edge. The way you live your life on the Razor's Edge, and the way the Skull holds able to hold those people perfectly just in the palms of his hands, balanced like he was crucifying them, and then just releasing them perfectly so they'd take no damage to their neck or spine or anything the way he delivered it. And he knew once that move was hit, it's just a kind of a power bump, it was finished. And the only other person that's ever done that move is Damien Priest, and he does it very, very awesomely as well. But the fact that once Skull hits that move, the match is over. Because it was just the way that Peter's opponent sold it, everything absolutely incredibly good. In my opinion, one of the best and underrated. Sorry, I'm gonna give three. So we got the sharpshooter, we got the razor edge, and Stone Cold Steve Austin, Stone Cold Stunner. He hits that thing out of anywhere, and the minute they hit that move, it matches like the razor edge matches over the opponent so perfectly. He was able to sneak in without people expecting him to come, even though he kind of was come after a while when he started to slow down. But you knew once he hit it, it was done. The best were when he hit it with the people drinking beer with him, the beers went everywhere, and nobody sold that move like The Rock. Many sold the clothes, for example, man looked like a dead flopping flesh whenever he did it. But so we have a three-way tie for number one. We have Kevin Steen with three himself. And we have Kurt Angle in with two. So there we go, guys. There's my top 10 moves. I guess we could say it top 15 because I have certain amount of moves in each number some of the time. Honorable mention to certain moves that I used to like, such as I'm gonna give honorable mention the pedigree. It's a devastating move, not one of my favorite, but it was a cool move. Excuse me, guys. And the mandible claw, another one. I'll give it an honorable mention to. An honorable mention to the rock bottom, aka bookend, whatever you want to call it. And this is a move I'm actually surprised I don't have in here, but I can't think of anything to take out of it. So the number one honorable mention for me is the RKO. I could have thought something to take out, put in, but I can't. If that makes sense. Awesome, awesome mat move, but just unfortunately just out of the top 10 for me. But the best part about the RKO can hit out of anywhere, but I just couldn't think of anyone to replace it with because there's so many good moves. Um, let me know what you guys think below in your let me know what you guys think of what the best moves are in the comments below, and we'll talk to you maybe at the end of this week. Give some predictions for Forbidden Door, because I may actually watch this pay-per-view next Sunday. We'll see. If not, I will talk to you guys in a few weeks. All right, bye.